An average school day, lessons in reading, writing, arithmetic and domestic violence. Children as young as 5 will be taught about preventing violence against women and gender equality, which will form a compulsory part of the curriculum from 2011. It's part of a government campaign to tackle domestic violence and will mean primary school pupils learning that it is wrong to hit women. Many students seem to think this would be a positive step, but aren't so convinced about the age at which to start it.
Yeah, it could definitely make a difference, but not that young. Like maybe in secondary school it will.
I think a lot of domestic violence goes unsaid, so if they learn about it in school and college, that's all right, that they're affected by it, it's all right to talk out about it, then I think it'll be a good thing.
I don't think it's necessary to teach it to children of that age because they won't be aware of the situation and they won't be aware of what it really means. But I think it's a good idea to teach it to secondary school students because they may, of course, be facing it at home and it might give them some reassurance of where they can go for help.
Ministers say the lessons would be appropriate to the age group, with younger children learning about not bullying and name-calling. There'll also be new rules for teachers on tackling different kinds of sexist or transphobic bullying, as well as spotting signs of abuse in the classroom. And trainee teachers will also have to learn about gender awareness and domestic violence before qualifying. The new strategy will not just target younger children, and from next year there'll also be a new campaign to combat violence in teenage relationships, with 2 telephone hotlines, one for stalking and harassment and another for help on sexual violence. It follows research by the NSPCC, which shows a quarter of teenage girls have been slapped or hit by their boyfriends. Critics say the lessons interfere with parents raising their children, and the focus of school time should be on the core academic subjects. Although it's being welcomed by some domestic violence campaigners, the government's been criticised for not underpinning the strategy with sufficient funding to make a real difference to those who are abused.